Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another Monster Legends upcoming events video. So I didn't anticipate making another video this early on. I was going to wait till more information was released, but a really important update was just announced, so I thought I'd make a video to address it to anyone who doesn't look at Monster-Wiki. But again, this is why I stress it is really important to look at MonsterWiki.com constantly, or at least once in a while. So the important thing that happened is that Monky, a future breedable monster, his breeding recipe is different than what it was in the previous video. In my previous video, it had said that in order to breed Monky, you were going to need Jabaline and Goldfield, or Cthulhu and Trilops. Well, it turns out that's not the case. In order to actually breed Monky, you're going to need Worker Hulk and Nabotis. Now the good thing is, both of these monsters are currently breedable. So for Worker Hulk, if you breed Hyperion and Pandolf, you can make Worker Hulk, and Nabotis, if you breed Cthulhu and that weird fish looking thing, that's how you make Nabotis. So if you don't have Worker Hulk or Nabotis and you do have Hyperion, Pandolf, Cthulhu and that fish looking thing, it would be a really good idea to start breeding these monsters. That way you'll be prepared for when Monky is breedable. Now unfortunately, if you don't have Hyperion or you don't have Cthulhu, these monsters aren't breedable, so there's no way to get them beforehand unless they go on sale. But when the event does actually start, you're actually going to be able to breed Griffix and Goldfield in order to get Worker Hulk, which is pretty cool if you don't have Worker Hulk yet. In fact, if you're missing Griffix or Goldfield, you're going to be able to substitute either one of those monsters with a Galante, or in the case of Nabotis, if you're missing Cthulhu or this fish looking thing, you're going to be able to substitute Violet. I'm not 100% sure if you can substitute Nabotis with a Violet or Worker Hulk with a Galante, so just to be safe, if you can make Worker Hulk and Nabotis, I would really recommend making them. And at this point, some of you might be wondering, is it even worth breeding Monky? Well, I'm going to scroll up, and actually, his skills have been released. So we look right here, Monky. The only skill I really want to emphasize on is this skill, Rising Anger. Deals heavy special damage, target can't attack for the next 2 turns. So that's great. It's basically a Mega Stun. It's basically a Trolled. So I don't know if it's actually going to give Mega Stun or give Trolled, or if it's going to give a whole new effect. But the fact that he has this skill that can immobilize an enemy monster for 2 turns, that's great, especially in the light category, considering there's not that many immobilizers. I can only hope that he has some amazing stats to complement his pretty good skills. And actually, I'm scrolling down, this is going to be one of the 72-hour challenge monsters, Totem, and it looks like this monster is going to be a pure supportive monster. In fact, when you look at his skill, increases target's damage by 6%, increases target's life by 54% for 6 turns, increases all ally speed by 7% for 6 turns. His skills are basically a combination of team and individual life runes, speed runes, strength runes. So he's a really interesting monster. I'm really looking forward to see what his stats are going to be. So again, I'm going to emphasize, constantly be looking at MonsterWiki.com to see if new information is released, to see if any updates have been announced. So based on the information that's been released on Totem, you can kind of start deciding, is this a monster I'm going to want? If so, I really recommend you start saving your gold. But anyways, really quickly, jumping back to Monky, if you click right here where it says visit breeding Monky page at monsterwiki.com/breeding Monky, I'm going to click on that and it sends me to a page exclusively for breeding Monky. And when I scroll down, right here it shows a picture of the 3 monsters that are going to be breedable during this event. And if I scroll down a little bit more, it tells me whether the monster is breedable right now. So for example, Worker Hulk, as I said, Pandolf and Hyperion, you can breed Worker Hulk. And Nabotis is Cthulhu, and that weird fish looking thing was called Obsidia. So if you have those monsters, you can breed Nabotis and Worker Hulk right now. When the event starts, these little things that say off are going to be switched to green and they're going to say on. And that's how you know that you can breed Cthulhu and Galante, or Rasfish and Galante in order to get Nabotis. And you know what? It appears I made a mistake. This weird looking fish thing, this is Rasfish. Obsidia is a different monster. It looks like this. So this is Obsidia, and Obsidia and Cthulhu, these are the 2 monsters you need to breed to make Nabotis. So you don't need Rasfish and Cthulhu to make Nabotis right now, you need Cthulhu and Obsidia. So sorry for that at the beginning, but this is the actual combination you need. And while I'm here, I might as well show you this, because a question I get a lot is how to breed this monster, how to breed that monster. If you go up here to where it says calculator, you click on it and you click on how to breed, it sends you to a list of all these monsters. So for example, if I want to figure out how to breed a legendary monster, I click on legendary, and right here is every single legendary monster. Now if I click on someone like Voltic, who isn't breedable, you scroll all the way down and you see right here it says how to breed Voltic. It says right here no known combinations to breed Voltic yet. So that means Voltic isn't breedable. But if I click on someone like Nabotis, and really there's only 11 breedable monsters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and Lamu, that's 11 breedable monsters. But anyways, if I'm trying to breed an Abotis, I click on Abotis and I scroll all the way down and it shows me right here. This is exactly how I breed an Abotis. I breed Obsidia and Cthulhu, and that gives me a 10% chance. And if you're wondering, well, how do you breed Obsidia? I can just click on Obsidia and now I scroll all the way down, and Obsidia is just a combination of earth and dark. Earth, dark, dark earth, dark earth, dark earth. So that's how you breed Obsidia. So anyways, you can just check on Monster-Wiki and find out how to breed any single monster you've ever wanted to breed. And that is going to conclude this really quick update video. Thanks to everyone who made it to the end of the video. Again, I'm going to emphasize, constantly be on the lookout on monsterwiki.com for any changes that may occur, because until a monster is actually released, until an event actually happens, everything is still subject to change. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great day or a great night. Remember to dream big and pursue your passions.